Hey everyone! Thank you for coming back and watching this week's updated video. It has officially been 2 weeks since my Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery. So let's update you on a couple of wonderful things that have happened and catch you up to where I'm at. So I thought I would do today's video in this wonderful new workout room of mine. Not just mine, it's my husband's too. It started out as my craft room. Then it became a catch-all of crap. And then my mother-in-law lived in it for a little while. My mom was in it for a little bit over a brief stay. I had turned it into a man cave at one point as a gift to my husband, and then he never really came in it. So something that my husband and I'm growing to love more and more. I used to work out a lot, even regardless of my weight. And my husband loves working out, so we turned it into a workout room. So that poster back there was in my husband's man cave. And I have a Pitch Perfect 2 poster over there to balance out the manliness of that. Anyway, we got off of a local sales group. We got a treadmill for $50. Can't beat that. It's kind of it was loose in some spots and broke in some spots, but it still worked really, really great. So we just slapped on some duct tape because duct tape fixes everything, right? Anyway, it works great. It's wonderful. We have some odds and ends equipment back there, and we are hoping to build it up. We want to get a stationary bike in here. We want to get some more weights in here and maybe a small bench. So we're going to just be working on that and building that over the next few months. So that is where I am today doing my updated video. So let me tell you about this past week. I'm still on liquids. I have a very, very strict surgeon. I don't want to be flashing you all my goodies. So let me adjust that. Okay, so I have a very, very strict surgeon. My surgeon, every surgeon is completely different. So while one surgeon may say you are on this stage of food for this long, another surgeon may go a lot longer. The reason for the liquids is to A, get your body jump started on this weight loss, and 2, because now you've got this different stomach than you're used to, so you want to work your way up to regular food, and 3, there's staples in there. Whether you've had the sleeve or you've had the Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, with the sleeve there's a bunch of staples, and with your new stomach there's staples, so that you don't want to, it's like a masterpiece. It's like artwork that someone has done. You don't want to ruin it. So if you immediately start sticking hard food in there, you could easily puncture staples or open up, things. And you don't want to do that. So each surgeon's different on how long they think that recovery time is going to be and how long they have you on liquids, pureed, and then regular food. Let's just say that my surgeon is very, very cautious, and he has a 3-week liquid diet. And I don't know why I didn't know that prior to surgery. Not that that would have changed my mind or has stopped me from having it, but I didn't. And so when I went to have my 1-week post-op visit with him, he said, okay, 2 more weeks of liquids still, right? Yeah, 2 more weeks of liquids still. So at this point, I'm just protein drink in the morning, water all day long, protein drink at night. With dinner, as dinner. My protein drink consists of a Thrive shake, which has tons of wonderful vitamins and nutrients that I need. It's just jam-packed with goodness. And I drink a Thrive shake. Let me grab it for you. I drink, so this is about, I want to say 4 to 6 ounces in here, and it will take me about an hour to finish that, because I also am really scared to vomit. I'm really scared to overfill. I haven't really filled my pouch excuse me, to a testing point to see how much could actually fit in there. So I take a drink and then I wait, and then I take a drink and then I wait. So I'm getting a pretty good absorption here. It's over an hour-long process. Inside of here is one, I've went down a lot in how much I put in it. So now it's one of those medicine capfuls, like it's like this big, of blueberries, 1% milk because I'm allowed 1% milk, and the half of a Thrive Shake, and 1 scoop of medical grade protein. That protein is 93% absorbable, so I'm getting 30% or 30 grams of my 60 grams of protein that I need just with this. And I'm making sure that I'm absorbing it by taking it slow. So there's that. And then all day long, I have one of those water bottles that is a smart water bottle. Sometimes not so smart. It's a new one of those things that's a new idea and then costs a lot of money. And you're like, why did I pay all that money to drink water and have it logged? Anyway, it's a smart lid, and it logs how cold my water is. It tells me how many sips I've taken and how long I've taken them and how many ounces I've taken all day long. And then it averages all of my water, blah, 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 for the week, the month, whatever. So that's pretty cool. So I drink that all day long. And yesterday was the first time that I drank 50 ounces of water. Because it was literally nonstop all day long. I did it. I've also started working out. Not anything heavy. I'm not authorized that yet, but I've started doing what I like to kind of call treadmill dancing. I just put my headphones on and whatever happens, happens. So take it for what it is. I try to get in at least a half an hour. So yesterday morning I got in a half an hour, and last night I got in an hour. And then because I can't really do much here, I'm working here and here, and these guns. I'm working on my arms. And so like I have a ball I'm not allowed to lift 10 pounds or more right now. So I got a 6-pound ball, and my husband and I throw that back and forth, and I do some things at the gym, like we go to the gym and I do I don't know technical names for stuff, but I do some of this stuff, with weights and whatever. So that's pretty great. I have become a slave to my scale. Here's the thing. When I first had this surgery, not long after I had the surgery, maybe about 5 days, my daughter, where we were staying, had discovered a scale. And I lost, because this was such a shock to my body, I had lost a dramatic amount of weight at first. And for a while, every day a pound was coming off, and it was just amazing to see that. It was the start of my day. It would be the best day ever because it was another pound. Now when I got home, my scale is different and actually different for me, and so I kind of went up a little bit, but that was fine because I kind of knew my scale was a little different. But I kept losing a pound a day. But a few days ago, it stopped. So you might hear a lot of people weight loss wise say, I'm in a stall. Your body starts to fight. Your body starts to go, oh my gosh, we're not getting as much vitamins, nutrients, and we're starving. And we're going to fight to keep it. It goes into starvation mode. And then it's your stall. So you kind of have to trick it in a way. And I was thinking, man, I'm not losing anything, and I don't even get to eat regular food. This sucks, So I had my husband put the scale away, and I thought, okay, 3 days without weighing myself, I'll be fine. Had I not weighed myself, if I would have waited from Friday to today, I would have lost 4 pounds, and that would have been great for me. That would have made my day like super, super great. But because I had weighed myself a couple days ago and then decided to have my husband put the scale away, I'm still in that stall, so I didn't see anything. I'm still 216 pounds, which is what I was when I had left my doctor's office. But because my scale was different, when I clocked my scale at home, it was 220 pounds, so I've only lost 4. If I go back to my doctor's office, it's gonna say 212, right? 212. But I'm not there, and I need to weigh on the same scale. That's very important. So anyway, I kind of cried because I was like, this isn't fair. I'm just drinking these all the time, and I'm not eating. I'm not eating junk. I'm not cheating. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to. I'm following all the rules. Why am I not losing? Why am I not losing? And then the common sense side says, Joni, you know, your body's in a stall. This is how the realistic portion of this is working. This is what the deal is. Get over yourself. Everybody goes through this. You're not special. Do your weekly update video and let's get on with this. So the bigger picture is I lost 4 pounds this week. The not so bigger picture is that I wish that I would have at least lost something, even if it was just a couple of ounces today. I would have been a little bit happier. But I'm happy to say that I lost 4 pounds this week. That's awesome. That's amazing. Okay. So I can't be a prisoner to my scale anymore. So every week, every Thursday night, my husband will bring the scale up from wherever he hides it. He'll put it in our bathroom. Friday morning I'll weigh. Excuse me. I'll do my video, my updated video, and he'll put it back. And that'll just be how it is, because I can't have a poor attitude every morning, because that scale will dictate my attitude. Anyway, so this has been a terribly long video, and I'm super sorry about that, but below, oh, and I'm feeling pretty great. I mean, if I'm working out and I'm doing stuff, I have moments where I get like really, really full of water, like I'm just tired of water, and I'm tired of drinking it, and I'll take like a gulp and it'll kind of get stuck. Those are kind of weird feelings. I've gotten up wrong and totally, like, I forget that I had surgery sometimes. It's weird. And I have a big incision over here on this side, and it's like through a muscle, so it kind of hurts up in here sometimes. So I forget that, and I go to get up, and it's like painful. Sleeping on my side, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling pretty good. So all of that's pretty great. Just trying to stay hydrated, trying to stay proteined up. So if you, I would love for you to click subscribe below, and then you'll get updates when I do new videos. Excuse me. And then down below should also be a link to my blog, so if you want to check that out. And go ahead and share these videos, because you never know who on your friends list for Facebook or wherever is thinking about going through this process and just needs a different perspective. So thank you so much for watching. I will leave you with an after body shot of what I look like so far. So this is me before my surgery. My stomach stuck out like way like this. It was pretty intense. So it's getting there. It's getting there, one day at a time. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye.